Notices were made,
Say it again, one more time. Just now on.
out of executive session, notices were made. No.
Yep, we're on. You're good.
Thank you, sir.
If you need me, I'll just be back in that.
Computer, what's that? It's all different.
Is it, we have each get a copy of this?
No, those are all just one copy.
So we started, I went out to Road and Bridge and we just kind of started looking through their equipment list. And we're insuring stuff that I don't feel like needs to be insured. I was gonna check with them a little bit further on. Did you ever read anything back from them about what was all full coverage and what's liability?
I haven't yet. I can follow up with Brian, on email Brian again and see.
Yeah,
what he-
but, I mean, it's not gonna be a huge savings, but any penny we can save is going to be helpful. And I did touch base with, Mr. Gleason at the hospital about the last time they've been on the roof and fixed it. That's been about, I think he said 6 months or something like that.
Yeah, that was,
Yeah,
that,
so as far as that goes, I think everything should, I mean, the roof should be good enough to get started for sure. So I think, you think we should start making moves to move them?
yeah, I would say. Well,
Yeah, I think so.
What, about the basement in the library, they get the fans and stuff in there then, like they have.
Okay, so there was a DUN fire left at the clinic. We brought it over there, didn't work.
Didn't work.
No, so, Taylor bought another one from Campbell's, for us and got it plugged in and going, so it is going. And then Road and Bridge also fixed the leak. They sealed all the cracks and then built up some like little landscaping around the edge so the water will hit it and kind of run off. Looks really nice, actually, they did a very good job. Very appreciative of them lately. They've been helpful. So, but I think that should be taken care of. We did have 2 sprinklers yesterday that were spraying everywhere at the library. Road and Bridge went up and fixed them as well. Hopefully the library's ready to go now. As far as the repairs, Marcy did say she does have some money. She can pitch in if we needed to, but I guess it was kind of my understanding, or my impression that it is a county building. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are of that. Expenses coming out of county general.
Sure.
If they get run over by the mowers, you gotta run over the mowers, you have to shovel, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Run over is easy.
there was 2 of them that were definitely broke off. I don't know how, why or what, but yeah.
You,
Wayne,
Morning.
Morning, Wayne.
Okay. That's for sure. Check save. That'll help your bill. That's what the name is. And they won't be out of it. They won't be able to go next year.
so I'm not here for them before then.
Yeah. So, and then whatever else that they decided to take up the 26 for, I think it was 50,000 from the health department and a couple other little things.
Did want to talk.
Well,
Talk a little more.
so, yeah, so, yeah. Yeah.
What do you got, Wayne?
Just two?
Just two.
Okay, so I got, the bids for them rental tractors that BTI didn't have all that interested. They said they wouldn't do the used tires, and if they did it, they would do one tractor, and they wouldn't put the used tires on it. So,
Two bids in?
Caraco Landmark.
Jesus. Come with a key?
Time lock, you'll open up here.
Not supposed to catch word this up.
Boy Scout, I love a Boy Scout.
Sit over and get this one.
Who does it now?
What's that?
Who does it now?
Caraco out of here. Oh, and he told, BTI guy told me it'd be $19.92 an hour. Is what they would, for 300 hours.
But no, used tires.
No used hours. That was for one tractor. Do they have an hourly rate on them?
That would.
Do they have an hourly rate on them?
Yeah, this one shows 1992.
Yeah, I think that's a state number that they all go by.
It has two different,
This is pretty up here.
they made two copies. No, two different options here. The,
Yeah. This is 1992 an hour.
I'm not sure what the option is. He,
That's what's
Danny,
saying. So, by oil change to the tractors at no cost. As well as deliver and pick up tractors at no cost. In addition to purchase.
they usually change the oil at 100 hours
Okay.
just to get the break-in oil out of it, and then they go to the 300 or.
Used wheels and tires should be during this long season. This gives you the flexibility to replace your wheel and tires with used and different use. So say new check about 1,500 per tire.
I know if they've got Michelin tires on them, then new Michelin's are about $4,000.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what the difference is. Okay, so,
Is the price the same or is the price different?
the price is, the end is different, I think. It's same. Option one, option two, just trying to figure out what the difference is. Must be just some option in the on the tractor.
Inside,
Down there is all the same on this page. SCV. Next is 334, 935. That's all the same. There's something different there. Right there, number 839. So it's
Cigarette lighter master. No, not
good enough there to be for this is saying. They just copied it. This was another 71,000 down here. It's
is that the landmark one?
yeah,
Does that say anything about used tires and wheels?
I haven't seen it yet. Well, they just got the total selling price at the end, and it's the only thing different, I guess. Right, that last page. Yeah, it's like $2,000 on the more on one. But we won't buy it anyway.
No. But if he don't have to use, and I definitely told him that used deal, I don't know if we'd be interested.
If they did say we had to pick the tractors up, and get an oil change,
Carico or the landmark?
landmark.
Carico usually delivers them.
Yeah, it shows right here. Right, all oil changes of tractors at no cost, as well as delivery and pickup of tractors at no cost. But then you provide used wheels and tires during the mowing season.
Yeah, I think Carico's a better option.
Well, they put the used tires and wheels on them, but if we blow one out, we gotta buy a used tire. Which I found some here a year or two ago for $200 a tire, for pretty good tires, but last time we tried to call and get some, it was $500, which is still cheaper than 4,000.
Basically the same price, just better options here on oil changes and delivery and tires.
Yeah,
I make a motion to go with Carico.
I'll second that.
You want to see it?
Not sure where they got a loader, but there's no. We tried one year with the loader and it just wasn't very stout. I thought maybe we could use it it had a grapple on it. It was like $2 an hour more to run it. But we went to load the truck one day with it in the shale pit, and it didn't seem to me like it was all that stout to be running into a shale pit.
Yeah, pretty tippy.
Well, it wasn't even that, it just seemed like the thing was way lighter duty than a front end loader.
Yeah, put a couple on here on the option one. That's the $2,000.
30 more. Okay.
What kind of works out pretty good with Carico also is we get the tractors in April and they got an 8-month rental. So by December, we're usually done mowing by the end of December pretty much. And so then they can take the tractors back and sell them. Once we rent them, if we go, say like we went into April of the next year or something, they can't legally sell that tractor until the rental deal is up. Even if we give it back to them.
Right.
So this is working out pretty good by the end of December. We're usually done with them and they can come pick them up and they can sell them. So. All right, so we have another problem. So one of our front end loaders started burning water, antifreeze, smoking, and I think it's even in the oil. So we took it out to CAT. They tore it apart, took the head off. We thought maybe it's just a head gasket or a cracked head. Yeah, it's deeper than that. It's in the, it blew out on the head gasket, I think, but it blew into the block. So it needs a new motor.
They get hot then? I mean,
I don't think it ever got hot. I was running there one day helping on some trees. But it just started burning antifreeze.
how many hours is it going?
I think it's got 11,000 some hours.
So what's that, 40,000?
You better go up.
Really?
I've got the quote here. And Mark told me this morning that it will be, no, this isn't even the total price because there will probably be hoses and other stuff that they would replace while they're in there. You know how they operate, you just keep going.
What year is it?
I think it's 98. And it's got other problems, but I think we could fix some of that, labor-wise, the lift cylinder and the two lift cylinders and the tilt cylinder both run quite a bit of oil on it.
So this is, they've already troubleshot the engine.
Oh, yeah, we took it out till they took the head off. That's all before it was
So it's off of what they've already done plus the new engine.
What's that?
So this is what they've already looked at plus putting a new engine in it. That's what this price is.
Well, some of that, like to tear the head off of it, will probably be in that. I mean, they'll probably take that off the price.
Oh,
Well,
and at the end of this.
all the way down to the remove and install cylinder head assembly, that's probably what we would have to pay that if we didn't do anything to it.
Right.
But it says remove and install cylinder head, so that would be putting the head back on. But I mean, it runs. We could bring it back home. And worst part about it, it's the better loader. It's the older one, but it's a better loader than the newer one.
Why is that?
It's got more power, and it's just been a better loader. The other one never ever has had good power since we bought it new. They've come out and worked on it, put new injectors in it. Worked on the timing, I think. Can't remember what all they did, but it never did ever have the power that the older one had.
So if we put a new motor in, and you said there's still other problems with it?
It's got the cylinders were leaking pretty bad. We rebuilt the ones on the newer one last year. The estimate I got on the articulation cylinder, because it bends in the middle, and we can fix that one because it's a smaller cylinder, but these other ones are big cylinders. And I can't remember the nut on the end of the rod is like 3,000 foot-pounds. They can't even do it at Colby. They got to take it to Topeka and tear it apart. So for them to take the cylinders, the tilt cylinders, they're $850 a piece to take them off, which we can probably take them off. We took them off, except we had one we couldn't get the pin out. We beat on it, heated it up, beat on it, and we could never get the pin out, so it ran out of the cylinder. And they took it to Topeka and put the new seals and stuff on it, and it's working. The only thing is they said, well, we're not gonna give you any kind of warranty because the bore might be scored, but it wasn't what we could see. It looked good. So anyway, and then the lift cylinder is $987 to take it off. But that's not the guts in it. You know, they're like $3,000 a piece or something.
So all told, to put this back together is what? You
Well,
put a new motor in it and then you put new cylinders, does this count, this has got the cylinders in it?
No.
No, so that's
I
what,
would say you could add another 12 to 15,000 on the cylinders.
That's just pretty common.
So that'd be, yeah, that's not putting a new cylinder.
so used, new, what's that?
I never got any quote on a new one. Doug gave me I didn't bring it with me, identical 98 model, about the same amount of hours, and they wanted 75,000 for it, but it was,
Here's a 22 that pumps over 244,000. It's a 950
that's what these are, 950.
GC, 1,500 hours. So
1,500 hours, what, on the engine, or what?
on the whole thing.
Well, that's brand new. So 1,500 or 15,000. What year is it?
It's a 22.
Oh, it's brand new.
I just seen how much the actually cost.
What kind of price?
244,000.
Yeah. I talked to Brad yesterday with John Deere. So I wouldn't mind trying a John Deere because they've got a lot more power. And he had a used one for 160. I can't remember how many hours.
Which one had too much power in it laid over?
That was a brand new one. That wasn't because of power.
I couldn't remember for sure.
That was because of kind of a little bit of stupidity. But he had a full bucket of sand and he raised it up and then he tried to turn on the slope. It was one we were trying out for Cat, and it didn't really hurt anything. It had a little a rail along the side and a ladder, and I think it bent the ladder to the rail. And first Cat said they would pay for it, and then later on they said they wouldn't pay for it. And there's over $5,000 damage we did to the ladder. So, but I don't know. You know, we could stick 75,000 in, and it'd probably do us okay. But just thought I'd run it past you.
I think there's a big difference between the low hour one and what we're gonna put in this one. We're gonna save by putting motor in, I think.
Yeah. The only other option is to bring back some additive in it.
Yeah.
That does work sometimes. I've got a pickup at home that it works. But it's up to you guys. What do you want to do?
So we'll see what Jerry has to say about it too, I guess. We'll leave him out.
Yeah,
So that's the main one you let jail with?
We use it both.
so why don't you get us some quotes on the used stuff a little bit, and I guess the new price too, just look at all the options.
I could have Mike Harrison's Volvo, this part under Purple Wave. Maybe cause he's always sending me stuff on used graders and stuff. That it's just, a lot of times when you buy something from Purple Wave, it might be something like we got. They put it back together and make it run. Get it for sale, and you don't really know what you're getting. So,
That's what John Deere has too.
well, Brad sent me that, I think I got it on my phone. Quote for, it was a 22, and it was 160,000. I think it had 4,000 hours. But
But the way this one is right now, what would be roughly worth too,
well, they won't take it in on trade-in, they'll want to consign it like they did them graders.
yeah.
But
Always any places that have any used motors that are,
I never tried rollers because Zach's on his way down the Great Bend right now to get that transmission for that G. So,
I might call them, see if they run, they might have a large motor or something. That's something Zach can put in.
he didn't act like he really wanted to tear the head off of it too bad. They're a little bit different than a grader, but I bet he would if we had to.
You know, I was just curious, we might price that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a little info, more options. Cause this is throwing good money after bad, honestly. You gotta still have all that other stuff you have to take apart and put in.
Well, if we could get the,
Cause then we're talking time down the boot.
oh yeah. But if we could get the cylinders off, like I said, we couldn't get the one off on that other motor. So we just pulled the bore out, or the rod out. They took it to Topeka. But
Yeah, I think Jared needs to be here on some of that.
Yeah.
Give us some more info.
We'll, look at Tuesday again.
yeah. If we leave it out there too long, cattle start hounding me saying, we need to get this out of our building.
Well, we got Tuesday, we'll make it see.
They can wait another week.
We've waited on them before.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
That's about all I got. We got a few guys bleeding.
If it rains, I get some chill, roads are bladed, didn't you think?
No. What's Wyatt doing? Any up there bleeding on your, in your?
I didn't know, I mean, if it does rain, I'll take him on. It's hot.
Yeah, you said that last week.
All righty,
Do what we can do.
so meet at my house at 7:30.
Yeah, because we were gonna leave here at 7:20.
Is she gonna, you wanna just pick her up at both?
Oh, Julie?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to ask her. She's not there this morning. Oh, maybe this afternoon.
Can you get up there early?
I have to, I don't really want to.
Is it, are you guys not going? Jared or Saturday?
I don't know, we'll see. No, I can't, I gotta go to a wedding. I gotta leave tomorrow.
You preaching?
Yeah, I gotta practice first.
He's getting married.
My daughter,
Oh, really? Where at?
man,
Oh, yeah.
Thursday wedding.
Well, Wayne, while
That's
you're here, I'd like to say that I do really appreciate all of the help that you guys have been providing to
What,
the house.
why didn't it break? The heads on the,
We got 3 of them that are, they just look like a geyser shooting.
but we're just,
I don't know if you ran over them or if you're just over time, they broke. But he fixed one, we got 2 more that's can't. I mean, it's literally blowing a geyser that big around 20 feet in the air. Out of
I
it.
got a video of it.
Yeah. You want us to fix them or you want Brandon to fix them?
We'll just have Brandon fix them, I think.
We put a flag on
You guys
it.
have plenty to do. He maybe can fix them too. We're getting run over, maybe he needs to practice.
So, I don't, or they made you run over with a tire? He's not mowing them off, but maybe the weight or something. The one that blew out over here, I think we might have broke that, because we were going in and out with the skidder and picking up stumps and didn't really see that one. So we might have messed that one up. But
So we want him to get hold of Brandon.
Those, and you can,
we can get hold of them. I'll put flags by the ones that need to be looked at or replaced. I think it's not that big a deal. I
so you
think,
can just dig it down and screw new one in and.
yeah, what we didn't wanna, like, we were, the one right down by the door by the library, if you took a spanner wrench, you could unscrew it, but if you don't dig out around it, I don't know if you're gonna get it. And then the other thing, we don't know if it's got copper down below, if it's got metal pipe, or if it's plastic, because some of them have metals. If you bust it off, then you're gonna have to dig it up and put a splice in there. But
Let's see if Brandon in charge to do it.
what we had to do, and he had the parts there. On this one, we dug it up and the plastic was broke. It's plastic line, and we just cut a section out about that long and put a new T and deal, and we was able to put it all back in, and it works, good. So, but
Well,
That's it, I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
you guys go look at what we did over there on that south side of the building.
I haven't. Oh, I heard about it, she told us about it.
We put plastic in there in an L shape, doubled the plastic, glued it to the bricks, and then we filled it up with rock and pipers with it's kind of a brick looking plastic ledge. It's not the black plastic.
Right.
And I think it's a better deal because it ended up being about that high, so it's got more rock. The other plastic one would have been flush with the ground, and I think the rocks would have kept coming out and be mud. So I think this would be a better deal. But I think we got it fixed. I don't know. There should have leaked right there, but around the corner going north, I think we might end up putting a little bit of dirt in there or something. But other than that, it turned out pretty good. So.
All right, thanks.
You bet.
See ya.
See you. See you, Kendra.
See you, Wayne. Thank you again.
Yep.